Okay guys, so I've got some new Alpha 8S batteries, so let's have a wee look. So I'm hoping that these are going to be, I'll just put these at the rod, I'll check the leads here, and put this at the rod. So I've got as you can see, we've got some Alpha, Turnigy Alpha 8 amp, and as you'll see, they're rated at 2S, 2P, 140C. Right, so basically this is a 2S pack, but has 4 cells in it. So basically half of this, so I've got a 2S pack here and a 2S pack here, and they're joined right in parallel to give us full 8 amp. So we've got two 4s and 2 4s that give us the 8 amps basically, because it's a 2P pack. So now it's rated for a 140C constant discharge, which is pretty impressive if what they're labelling these as is real, but they state that it can take up to 280C peak. So okay, I can see how the parallel packs can help with that, and I believe these packs weigh, a 2S pack weighs 317 grams, which is, it's just not for a 2S, sorry about that, 2S pack. It's pretty good. Now the size of these, they're 140mm long, 47 by 26, which is pretty much the same as, apart from the height here, as the likes of a Nanotech, a 4S Nanotech pack, right, which is the same sort of width as these, slightly just a wee bit wider. Obviously you get the slight length here. These, now if you've got issues with packs that are this long, right, that are over 140mm long, then you can always run 2 of these, right. Now the only problem with these is where the connector's gone, so you're going to end up with the slight overhang. Now what I thought, so because these packs have a straight through, as you can see, it runs straight through here. Right. Now if you're going to run these on 4S, if you were to have a connector that runs straight through here, so you get 2 and 2, this 2S pack now becomes 18 amp. So you've got an 18 amp 2S pack, right, and then if you put these together, you would have, put these 2 here, and then you added these 2 here, if you wish. So you now have a 2S 60 amp pack, 2S 16 amp pack, right, and you can put these into a 4S pack, so you've got a 16S 4 amp pack, but you get 2, 4, 8, so you get 16 cells, given 16 cells on a 4S pack, producing some crazy horse power. Yeah. Well, like I say guys, so you've got 2S 16 amp, 2S 16 amp, and also you've got a 16 inch 4 amp pack, and each of these produce 140C to 280C max. And each of these packs are 60 kilowatt almost. There's 120 kilowatt, 240 kilowatt 4S 16 amp. That's just crazy, considering when you have a standard Nanotech 75 watt hour pack at 5.1. So you could really go crazy on the gearing with these in this combination compared to this. And even the 6S pack, the graphene packs, is rated at 133 watt hour, 65C, I believe it's 130 peak. So these are rated. This pack here should run, this pack here should be more powerful on paper than what these are. The peak of this, the peak of that is the constant of them. That's 6 amp, that's 6 amp, 8 amp. So the proof will be in the pudding. I'm sure that the resident lipo tester will be around shortly once he's had time to test them, to see where we are, to see where the graphene still has the best punch. But based on what these are stating, which is pretty crazy. So hopefully you enjoyed the video guys. One last thing is resistance of these. They're meant to be really low resistance. I don't think they're as low as the Nanotech stuff, where you get 1.3 so 1.3 milliohms, 1.7 milliohms. The graphene is 30 milliohms. They state that the rapids are 30 milliohms. Okay, so and that's a 3S 2P pack, so these might be a wee bit higher. And I think these are, as I said, the Nanotech ones are about the lowest resistance you get, and they're about 7.5 kilowatt per kilo. So these are pretty hefty. You know, like I said, these are, I think this is about 1100 kilograms pack, if I remember right, and these are 320 kilograms. Right, so they're still a little bit shy on the graphene side, yet we've got 12 cells in here compared to 6 and rated at 8 amps. So really it's a 6S 4 amp pack in parallel, if you want to look at it that way. So there's always a resistance along the line between the connections. How much once we check, we'll soon find out once we get it on the charging. So these are brand new, they're not even used, as you can see. Fresh out the packet, ready to rock and roll, and I'll get them charged up, and we'll get them running. Another benefit of these guys is they're still keeping the 10 gauge as you get on the graphene, whereas downfall 12 gauge. So there, if I was to buy that, I'll buy that on the 3S. You can buy the 3S graphene packs at 5 amp, far superior I would still say. These are obviously hard case stuff, soft, but it's up to yourselves guys. Okay, thank you, speak to you soon guys.